Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Check this out, XRP on Binance Lending along with Litecoin and USDC. I'm going to be sharing this piece with you, which comes from AMB Crypto. I'm also looking forward to sharing with you, this might actually be the most fascinating part of this video. There's a letter from Arthur Britto. He is one of the co-creators of XRP and the XRP ledger. It's a letter from, I think it's mid-2014, and it's fascinating. You know, every now and then I come across stuff like this, and I think I'd seen it before at some point, but it would have been quite a while ago, and I've never shared this on the Moon Lambo channel. But Arthur Britto, he is the most, I don't even know, what word do you want to use? He's anonymous, man. Like, I've been assured by people like Bob Way, for example. He was a former Ripple employee. He was the 10th employee at Ripple, and he has assured the public that Arthur Britto is in fact real, but there's no pictures of this guy on the internet, and he just does not want to be in the limelight whatsoever, which I can respect. That's perfectly fine. But anyway, as a result, when you see stuff written by him, like, to me, it's just fascinating to kind of get a glimpse in the way that he's thinking. So I'm going to share that with you, and then at the end of the piece, end of the video, I'm going to share with you a piece from Daily Hodl titled CNBC's Rand Neuner Nails One of Crypto's Biggest Flaws. Now, before we get going, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, it would be a reasonable thing to do to subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. Your call, though. I'm not offended if you don't, but I would love to have you if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP for sure. You're amongst friends here. All right, let's hop into this piece, and it is titled Litecoin, XRP, and USDC Included in Third Phase of Binance Lending. Binance's recent lending platform offering has not only managed to attract a fresh set of investors, but also deliver an interest rate-based rewarding system. While the second phase of the rollout saw the inclusion of Bitcoin and few altcoins including ETC and ADA, the third phase of Binance lending products includes other leaders from the altcoin universe, including BNB, ETC, LTC, XRP, USDT, and USDC. According to the official post, it states, Binance will launch the third phase of Binance lending products at 2019 9/11 at 6 a.m. UTC, where 14-day fixed-term lending products will be made available. Following the company tradition, Binance will maintain a first-come, first-served subscription format with an immediately interested... See, this is crypto media, so they mean immediate, but they wrote the word immediately. Did not spell check, did not check their work at all. But that's okay, it's crypto media, man. Just put whatever out there. It's frowned upon to check your work, and things like accuracy, whether from a grammatical perspective or content-wise, it's frowned upon, so thank you for not correcting that. So anyway, subscription format with an immediately interest payout after loan term matures. The post also featured a detailed chart to explain the specifics to its investors. And if you want to, if you pause the video, you can take a look. There's kind of like a little screen grab type of thing if you want to see the digital assets listing and some other data. It's too much number-wise for me to read here, but feel free to take a look if you'd like. Anyway. And then the piece states, as explained from the source, if user A subscribes to 10 lots of BNB, 14 days, lending total lend of 100 BNB, the interest earned at maturity date will be 0.038356 BNB times 10 equals 0.38356 BNB. Additionally, the user's BNB balances committed into lending products will be included in each user's daily BNB balance calculations for Binance, Launchpad, and other daily calculations. So there you go. All right, check out this next piece. This is what I was citing at the beginning that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you. This is a tweet from, who is this? @Bread Garlic House, BRED Garlic House. It states, so many trolls and unintelligent life forms are trolling Ripple, David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse, etc. over the price of XRP. Maybe you're new to the space, so you read this to understand how broad the vision is and how you will benefit if you have patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. And so take a look at this. And this is, again, from Arthur Britto, the co-creator of the XRP ledger and XRP itself, of course. And this was written May 22nd, 2014 at 6:43 p.m. It states, I have been following this thread along with the rest of you today. I wanted to comment on behalf of the Ripple Labs team. Ripple is unique. It is the only distributed protocol that enables value to move like information moves today. Our vision is for an inclusive value web built by enterprise financial services firms and innovative developers. It greatly improves, rather than replaces, the incumbent system. Many of you are concerned about what impact these sales will have on the market. What affects XRP price long term is adoption of the protocol and growth of the ecosystem. As the value of the protocol, i.e. utility, increases, so does the value of XRP. The price of XRP doesn't impair the functionality of the Ripple protocol or network. Similarly, the short-term price of XRP does not hinder our ability to execute on the vision. Our company is well-funded. We're not dependent on XRP. A critical ingredient to Ripple's success is regulatory compliance. We're committed to support a compliant protocol and network. Expect significant developments from us on security and consumer protection features. We've heard and shared your concern about the founder's XRP allotment. Prior to today, we've been working on a founder's XRP lockup plan, which Chris and I are participating in. You can rest assured that a dumping event like this won't happen from other co-founders. It's heartening to see Ripple's tremendous progress as of late. On the enterprise front, there are 5 Wall Street funds trading on Ripple, and the first bank, Fidor, signed on to use Ripple as its real-time settlement infrastructure. The news, along with the tireless efforts of our business development team, has led to very productive conversations with top 20 banks around the world. On the developer front, we've established a dedicated developer relations program and engineering resources to create tools to make building on Ripple easy. On the regulatory front, our compliance and risk chiefs have made lots of headway positioning Ripple as a real-time settlement system, solving fundamental deficiencies in finance. It was a big day when VP of the St. Louis Fed, David Andolfato, expressed his view that, quote, there's room for beneficial coexistence between central banks and Ripple. Some of you have asked what Jed's intentions are with his sale. You'll have to ask him. He hasn't been on the operating team for about a year and hasn't been on the board since April. In the near term, our team is focused on building a banking infrastructure on the protocol. It's a necessary foundational step to enable other types of applications and activity on Ripple, e.g. remittance, merchant solutions, etc. We're 54 employees strong and continue to hire. Our purpose is to reinvent the foundation on which global finance is built. Your support and active involvement in building the value web is mission critical. Thank you. Arthur Britto, Ripple Labs co-founder and chief strategist. Awesome stuff there. From 54 employees 5 years ago to what do they have now? Are they at 400 yet? Or maybe they're, I don't know, they're getting up there. I don't know if they hit 400 yet, but man, they've grown. And that's funny because that's still technically a small business. Wow, grown leaps and bounds though. And you can see if you're looking on your screen, he's got this little picture, like quote picture of him. It's a graphic. It looks like a little like South Park character, and that's the only quote unquote picture there has ever been of him. I don't know how he's done such a good job of, like, there's not even a snapshot of him anywhere else. Nobody else has ever freaking seen this guy, except for those that, obviously worked with him and all that stuff. But I'm just saying that on the internet, nobody else even knows what he looks like. So, again, I will trust that he exists. Bob Boy says so. All right, next piece here. This is actually just a tweet from Hodor I wanted to share. And he writes, if you have some creative ideas for creating entertaining posts, I urge you to give Coil a try and sign up for their early boosters program. Mine and others' Coil earnings are substantial. To learn more about Coil's booster program, then there's a link here. So I wanted to share this first of all. If you are a new content creator, let me know because I'm really happy to support. Like I feel very blessed to have, even though my YouTube channel is small, not close to 9,000 subscribers, but I feel blessed to have a following at all. It's completely humbling. And given that I'm being supported, others that are in the XRP community that are putting stuff out there, I want to support them as well. So if anybody's starting a new blog or anything like that, you want some coverage, I am happy to announce that on my channel. And so consider this, and I hope Hodor right here, he writes that his earnings are substantial. Hey, bully for him. I think that's awesome. He's a brilliant writer, and his passion for following this, Ripple's the Ripple and XRP and crypto developments in general, like it's very clear. And so if you're one of those people that has been thinking about doing something, give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. And Coil is a great place to do it if you're going to start writing. So I just wanted to put that out there into the universe. Do with that information what you will. But anywhere I can give back, I'm happy to. Just catch my attention on Twitter. That's probably the best way to do it anyway. Then there's this tweet. This is from @CryptoWelson and states, XRP has bottomed out in the upward channel it's in and will start rising here. So we're talking about price here. For months it has gone sideways and many have lost hope. However, now is the time to be more bullish than ever. XRP is a sleeping giant ready to reach the moon. And so I didn't want to make a whole video about XRP price action today. There's been I think there's been enough talk on that, at least over the last day or two in particular for me. So still, I wanted to share somebody's opinion since I am not a chart analyst and I'm never going to be. Take that for what it's worth, and here's the chart that they published along with the tweet, so feel free to take a look if you care to do so. All right, last piece here. From Daily Hodl, CNBC's Rand Neuner nails one of crypto's biggest flaws. Rand Neuner, the host of CNBC's Crypto Trader, is honing on a big flaw and a big challenge for the cryptocurrency industry, conveyance. In a tweet to his 109,000 followers, Neuner says that cryptocurrency is hard to explain. And so here's the tweet from him. One of the biggest flaws of crypto is that it is so difficult to explain quickly to a layperson. When people ask me to explain Bitcoin to them, I know it's going to take at least an hour before they really understand it. Fair sentiment. And I would go, in terms of XRP, because I'm always thinking about Ripple and XRP. If you want to understand Ripple, the XRP ecosystem, all the other developers building on top, to me, honestly, and I mean this, if you really want to have a reasonable understanding of what's going on, it's so complex. Give yourself at least a few months, 3 to 6 months, and I really firmly mean that. That's probably about how long it took me to get to a point where it was like, I think I have a handle on this now. Because you need a lot of repetition, especially if you're going to understand the correspondent banking system and why XRP is the right solution in terms of solving the liquidity woes and everything associated with moving money around the planet. So that's my 2 cents on it. Anyway, piece continues. With the world awash in Snapchats, slogans, rhymes, and 10-word tweets, educators and communicators are tasked with containing crypto to a simple elevator pitch that sticks like glue. In addition to explaining what it is, they need to explain how it works and why anyone should care. According to Wikipedia, you can boil down the definition of Bitcoin, the world's most popular cryptocurrency, to a single sentence, which is, it is a decentralized digital currency without a central bank or single administrator that can be sent from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. Yeah, that's sufficient, I'd say. Anyway, piece continues. That's not exactly an elevator pitch. Laced with techie speak and complex jargon, Bitcoin and its thousands of crypto cousins suffer from a language gap and an acute case of long-windedness. The average layperson has no firm grasp of decentralization, digital currency, central banks, peer-to-peer networks, or intermediaries. In an effort to define the king coin with clear language, Investopedia tosses in its pseudonymous creator. Quote, Bitcoin is a digital currency created in January 2009. It follows the ideas set out in a white paper by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto, whose true identity has yet to be verified. Bitcoin conveyance rapidly descends into explanations akin to folklore. Add other cryptocurrencies into the mix, such as Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Stellar, EOS, BSV, Cardano, Tether, Binance Coin, Monero, Tron, Unicedlio. What the hell's that one? Unicedlio? Is somebody trolling me? That's a thing? Whatever, I don't even care. Anyway, and the world's second largest cryptocurrency, Ethereum, which can transfer different types of value in addition to monetary value, and the whole crypto landscape gets quickly populated with battling factions, abstract competitions, multiple deaths, and a slew of rises and falls. Cracking the conveyance code is more than a superficial dream. It's one of the keys to mainstream adoption. It may not mean that the layperson absolutely must understand the fundamental technology behind blockchain any more than the average driver needs to understand the inner workings of their car's transmission. But it will require a shiny package of words, since there are no sleekly engineered boxes, or cases engineers can use to wrap it up and then shove it onto a supermarket shelf. People have to go out of their way to grasp it and then drive the extra mile to acquire it. As for a more simplistic definition that strips away cryptocurrency's revolutionary aspects and eliminates the reasons why it's a radical break from the current banking system, Bitcoin and crypto are new money. Cool stuff. That's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!